I'm Amanda Shekarchi, and I am joined by Flora from Kansas. Flora's EP Homesick drops on March 14th. Flora, congratulations on the EP. What was the inspiration behind it?
I'm a big music listener, so a lot of music inspires me to make my own music and just my personal life. That definitely inspires me to make my own music also.
Yeah, I love that. So you touched on this, but what songs or artists inspired this project?
I would say that a lot of Clairo inspired my music. Also, Faye Webster, definitely. A little bit of Alex G.
Wow, I love that. Yeah, all those artists are amazing. I love Clairo's album she released in the summer. Charm, so good.
Yes. Hmm.
Yeah, so back to your music. Something I loved about the EP is really the thought and detail in the production. So walk me through that. How was the production process?
It kind of depends. Some of the songs I completely wrote myself and recorded them um, just on my phone. And but some of the songs I wrote with my dad, who helped produce them. And um, yeah, I kind of just sometimes we write the lyrics together and he'll help come up with tunes to the songs, and sometimes I'll just do it all by myself.
That's awesome. How has your dad, inspired your passion for music?
He's inspired me a lot. I grew up listening to him make music for his career because he's in commercial music. He's in that industry, so I've kind of always been around music my whole life.
Nice. Yeah, what artists were you listening to growing up?
I listened to a lot of Beirut, Kings of Convenience, the Beatles, stuff like that.
So, I saw that your single Wait for You, you have a music video out for it. How is that?
It was great. I loved recording it. I don't know. I've gotten a lot of feedback on it. Everybody really loves it. Um, yeah, I think it was a really fun process to film that video.
Yeah, take me through that. What is the visual concept of that video and what was it like working on filming it?
My dad, he knows someone that had the car that was in the music video, and he asked if I think it gave him an idea. And I don't know, he told me that it would be cool to have the car in the music video. So we just asked if we could, or if they could let me drive the car. And I don't know, like the people who filmed it was my dad's friends. So I don't know, it kind of all just came together. It was really fun though.
That's awesome. Yeah, talk to me more about Wait for You. What is the inspiration behind that song?
So the inspiration behind that song, it's like I'm waiting for like my soulmate basically. Like I'm waiting for I don't know, it's kind of corny, but it's like my true love basically.
Now, in terms of the EP, what songs would you say were the most rewarding to write or to produce?
I'd say Remember Me. Um I really loved recording that one because it's really meaningful to me. Um and then I would say The Ghost Is Me. That one, yeah.
Take me through why are those so personal to you?
Remember Me was a song that I wrote when I was I was like in love with somebody, and they didn't love me the same way that I loved them. And so I kind of just wrote that song out of like desperation. I don't know. I was in a very like desperate time in my life and going through some challenges. And for The Ghost Is Me, that song was kind of about like teenage angst, like the anger I felt when I was a teenager. And it was kind of from the perspective of me as like a kid.
So, what do you hope people take away from your music?
I just hope that people will like kind of understand me better through my music, and that I don't know, it's kind of like I want them to feel like they know me as a person, through my music.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely reflected on the EP.
Hmm.
Yeah, so tell me about your music journey. How did that, when did you realize music was something you wanted to pursue?
Me and my dad, we used to go on these walks to a nearby gas station, and it was kind of like our bonding moments. Like we would do it at least once a week. Um, and I think we would just talk to each other about, life, and it was kind of like therapy. But through that, we kind of decided that we should try and make music just for fun. And this is around when I was like 12 or 13. I don't know. It was like during quarantine. But I don't know. We kind of just had a cool idea that we could just make music because we have all the resources, and we just thought it'd be really cool. But that's where it kind of started. And then as we made music, I would perform, locally, and then the label reached out, and then that's kind of where I am right now.
So I love, live performances. What is it like for you getting up there to perform your music?
I mean, it was awesome when I used to do it, but it was a little nerve wracking because I'm a very introverted person. So it made me super nervous, but it was always really rewarding at the end.
I love it. Yeah, so what advice would you have for people who, want to get into music or want to get into performance but don't know where to start?
Yeah, I would say just, I don't know, be who you are and make sure that you're not trying to be like anybody else, As long as you feel like you're truly expressing yourself when you make music, that's really all that matters.
Awesome. So what projects do you have going on that you can share?
So right now, I'm just trying to work on just making like new singles after my EP gets released. Um, I'm trying to come up with like social media content. I think that's the hardest part of being an artist is trying to come up with content to post.
No, I get it. Like I dabble in music too from time to time, and I tell people I'm like I love the creative stuff of making music, but I don't know where to start when it comes to writing an Instagram caption.
Yeah, exactly.
So where can people find you?
You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music. My Instagram is just Flora from Kansas. I'm also on Facebook, but I don't think anybody really cares about that. I think my TikTok is also Flora from Kansas. I think that's just the easiest way to find me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So Flora's EP drops on March 14th, and yeah, this was really fun. Thanks again for this conversation.